Okay, guess what when it gets cold? Come with me. Okay, this is a short one, but you know I always share with everything that goes on. So basically what it is, we left the other day, what is it, Saturday now or Sunday, I don't know what day it is, Saturday. We left on Wednesday and went to the racetrack, and it was like -4, -5. We went through, not a problem, filled it up with water, everything was good. We left there and went down to Medicine Hat, and then at night we went to Cypress Hills, which we couldn't get. They said the weather was going to be like -5 or 6, but it really went down to -10 for about 6 to 7 hours. So basically, to cut the chase, we froze up the trailer, the water. Now, at the door here, there's where the water lines go. They go through the floor and then they go to the back, the hot water and the cold water. And right at the floor there, right by the step, is a cold spot. And I didn't think it would go down that, so I never wrapped it. But anyway, so it froze solid. We never had no water in the morning, but we don't park with the water pump on at night. We turn it off so it doesn't pressure up. I got to admit, though, PEX Lines is really forgiving. Believe me, they're really forgiving. And what it does with PEX is it'll freeze and then it'll go along the line, where a copper or something, it just breaks it, right? So basically, we came down into Montana from Harve and down through on 191 or 66 to the Indian Reserve and down through to 191, and we stopped at this place called James Kipp. I'm gonna do a whole video on that. So it's BLM, and I'll do a video on that. So anyway, we come down, and if you look out here, you can see the mountains. I got another, or hills there. I got another video on it, I'll show you, but we parked it in the sun yesterday and it went up to 7 degrees. So it warmed this whole side. If you just warm the side, it'll warm up, right? So we warmed the whole side, got the water working. We weren't even here an hour and we had the water working. So we got all the water working, everything's good. So then last night what I did, this is kind of a stupid thing, but it really works good, is you put it up to water, and then you turn your taps on your hot water heater off, all of them, and then you take and bleed with the low point bleed the hot water tank or the hot water line and the cold, and just open the taps, let it drain, put the taps back on. That'll drain all the water out of the lines, believe me. And then you just leave it like that, leave your taps open at night, and then when you get up in the morning, close the taps, turn the bypass on the heater back on, and you got water, and it worked just fine this morning. So we're all back up to water. We're heading there. I'm not sure, we're going to go to Billings and then off to the side, but I just want to tell you about the frozen water lines, which isn't a big deal. It is a big deal, but it isn't a big deal. So just a little update on that.